Good morning. It is Monday, April 29th, 2019, and you're watching Brotherly Love Gaming's Monday Morning Catch-Up. My name is Alex, and today we're going to talk about some gaming news, announcements, and releases you may have missed this week. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, so let's dive right in, starting with a week full of Persona news. Starting off the week, Persona 5 The Royal was officially revealed with a trailer and a Japanese release date, October 31st, 2019, exclusively on PS4. The game is an updated version of Persona 5, complete with 2 new characters, one of whom appears to be a party member. Other features include new locations, a third semester of school, and more. Really, there is a lot to dig in here if you're a Persona fan and you want to see what makes this game so special. We've linked for you a pretty good breakdown of what you can expect. Atlus also announced that more information is coming on May 9th, so even though we finally have confirmation on what this thing is, they're continuing to drip feed information on it. There was a really short teaser for a US release as well, teasing us a 2020 release date with no other information. The other big Persona news of the week was Persona 5S officially being revealed. Now, this was the game people were hoping would be a Switch port, but it turned out to be Persona 5 Scramble: The Phantom Strikers. The game is a Dynasty Warriors style Musou game developed by Koei Tecmo. It is set to release on both Switch and PS4, but no date was given at the time of this writing. Sorry to Switch fans looking to get a Persona 5 port, it may officially be time to give up on that dream. The plus side is, this game could be pretty cool. If you're a fan of Dynasty Warriors and a fan of Persona, this seems like the perfect thing for you. These kind of weird kind of crossover games that the Dynasty Warriors team has been doing in the recent years. There's the Fire Emblem one, the Legend of Zelda one. They're pretty good if you're into that kind of thing, so maybe consider giving it a shot, even if it isn't the Persona 5 port we hoped it would be. And in some news hopefully everybody appreciates, Super Mario Maker 2 finally got an official release date, coming to Switch worldwide on June 28th. Nintendo revealed a special edition, which would be available in Japan at least, that includes a year of Nintendo Switch Online, as well as a Nintendo-branded stylus. So far, the stylus has only been confirmed for Japan and the UK, but hopefully we'll see that come to the US as well, because it looks pretty cool. It's the kind of thing that I would like to have, and especially if you ever played Super Mario Maker in either the Wii U or the 3DS version, having a stylus, it's kind of the main way you play that game, so I'm expecting it to be very, very useful in this version. In some other Mario news, Mario Kart Tour, the mobile phone Mario Kart game that Nintendo announced well over a year ago at this point, is finally getting close to release, getting a closed beta on May 22nd. Android users can sign up until May 7th to join, but no word yet if iOS users will get a similar opportunity, whether at that same time or somewhere down the road. I personally hope they do, because I only have an iPhone and I would love to play some Mario Kart on my iPhone. So now it's time to talk about some games you can actually play this week. 2 big titles both hit this week, Mortal Kombat 11 and Days Gone. Mortal Kombat 11 has received some solid reviews from critics, currently holding an 83 on Metacritic, but fan reviews have seemed to be overwhelmingly negative, currently at a 2.6 on Metacritic. Players are pointing out that items in the game can require an absurd amount of times to unlock, effectively making the game one slow grind toward the character skin, for instance, that you really want. There's a lot of randomization involved, to the point where it feels like the game wants you to spend money in order to unlock those things, but you can't actually spend money in this game that way. It's a weird system, so I linked a good article that breaks it all down if you are interested in that game. It's something to keep in mind. Days Gone has been receiving a pretty mixed reception so far, with a score of 72 on Metacritic. From what I'm hearing, the open-world biker zombie survival game sounds like it doesn't do anything particularly compelling to distinguish itself from other open-world action games. Game Informer's Matthew Cotto summed it up nicely, saying Days Gone, quote, sets up compelling and sometimes terrifying survival scenarios, but the story and open world don't come off as well. Now for a game that I can personally recommend as well, Box Boy plus Box Girl hit Nintendo Switch, and currently has an 82 on Metacritic. The puzzle platformer stars a little box that can create new boxes to solve stages. Natalie Watson over at Waypoint called it a, quote, puzzle platformer that finesses the line between feeling challenging and keeping me motivated. A demo of Box Boy plus Box Girl is available on the Nintendo eShop if you're interested and want to try it out. And finally, as a shout out to my fellow collectors, remember that Special Reserves Games has a special physical edition of Minute available on Switch and PS4 until this Thursday, May 2nd. It looks like it comes with a lot of cool stuff, so if that sounds like your kind of thing, give it a look over at the Special Reserves site or the Limited Run Games website. And that's going to do it for this week. It's a bit of a light week, but definitely some stuff worth talking about. Now, of course, I want to hear from you about what games you're playing and what news you are most excited about. If you're a Persona fan, how do you feel about the double game announcements? I personally would have liked a Switch port, but the Royal Edition seems like it's going to be a pretty substantial package. That's the one to get. We'd also love to hear what games you're playing, whether it's a new release or something in your backlog. Let's talk about it in the comments. While you're down there, give us a like and subscribe to the channel to see more news, discussions, and gameplay videos. That's going to do it for this week. Until next time, my name is Alex. Now you're all caught up.